Hello. Bernard Wasney here, and I'm an author, and I'm going to read to you a little bit about Three Men in a Boat. Huh? What? This was written by Jerome Jerome, and it's a comic masterpiece. It was first published in 1889 and has been in print in various forms ever since. Now, okay, why am I reviewing Three Men in a Boat? My typical genre is science thrillers and stuff like that. So, well, basically because it's funny, and I've read it several times, and I enjoy it, and I think you will too. But it also gives a good illustration of Edwardian history, and also a little bit about the modern day. Basically, three Edwardian gentlemen, and a dog called Montmorency. They get bored with life. I don't know if the dog's bored, because it's, that's the dog's life. But anyway, they're kind of bored and flustered with their life in London, and they decide to do a little adventure on a rowboat between Oxford and London in England. So they decide to embark on this adventure, rowing between the two cities. And as you're reading this, you may find the upper class banter amusing. And if possible, you might want to read this in an upper class English accent. Oh, I say, jolly good. Let's all go on the river. Hey, what? Oh. So, also, whilst I was leisurely, I used to sail a lot on the San Francisco Bay. And we would heave to sometimes and drift around and have lunch and probably a beer or two as well. And I would read a chapter or two to my shipmates, and we all had a good laugh. So think about doing that. You can go out on the lakes or sit by the river, or even just on the couch at home. So, other than the side-splitting humor, I wish to reveal to you a couple of remarkably interesting spots within the book itself. A couple of chapters that need illuminating. So here's the book. I don't know why they didn't put a boat on the front of this, but anyway. So, the first things I want to illustrate are chapters 3 and 4. And what do these three guys worry about when they're together? And how would they comfortably live together as they're on this adventure, with whatever belongings they decide to take? Jerome compares this to life itself. Basically, how much crap can we surround ourselves with? And Jerome describes this as lumber. Oh, incidentally, yogis and all sorts of other elements in life have similar considerations in their teachings. Basically, what can we do with all the things around us? Not just materialistic, but also spiritual and intellectual. The way I look at it, wood floats. So if you don't like it, throw it overboard. Now, there's a couple of chapters on this, but there's another one I want to illustrate to you, and that's chapter 16. This one's weird, and it's less than 4 pages, but it's extremely profound. A dead woman, or they come across a dead woman floating on the Thames. And this is a serious break in the book. Now, it doesn't turn the plot into a murder mystery, and there are no jokes in this chapter. Believe me, this is pretty straightforward. So perhaps it was based on a real event. But instead, it talks about the difficulties and injustice that women must suffer at that time, and I guess also still today. Well, I don't guess, I know for a fact. They surmise that her demise is probably caused by abuse and or out-of-wedlock pregnancy. Jerome only dedicates 4 pages, or even less than 4 pages, to this quite profound subject. But the fact that it is there at all is of huge significance. I think that Jerome recognized the growth of feminine recognition. So, highly recommended. It's a good book. It's a a barrel of laughs and profound observation on life in Edwardian times. There's also a good movie of this. It's available on YouTube, and one of the stars is Michael Palin of Monty Python fame. So I will put the link in the comments. So have a look for that. And you can like if you like, and if you really like, you can subscribe. Otherwise, just leave comments or questions in the comments below. But above all, thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much.